Okay, so today I need to go to Wickboards at an Olympic Park, so this is a perfect chance to range test the Bamboo GTR. I only have the 80 wheels that it came with, so this is going to be an 80 range test. I'm going to go from here in southwest London, ride down to Wimbledon, up past Clapham Common, past Elephant and Castle, straight over London Bridge, straight up to Shoreditch. Then I'm going to go east to Bethnal Green, head through Victoria Park, and then down to Hackney Wick. So this is a total of 16 miles, so hopefully if I don't make any wrong turns, should easily be able to do 16 miles on the board. I'm going to ride the roads all the way, obviously obey all the traffic lights, stop for every red light. I'm going to not push start, so the board's going to do all the work. Also, I'm 90 kilos. I'm going to wear my Ruroc, which is quite heavy, put a bottle of water in my bag and put some gear in it to try and push the weight up to the 100 kilo maximum that this board can do. So at max weight, this should be a sort of minimum range test, especially on ATs. Whatever I get, you should hopefully be expecting to get more out of your board. Alright, let's jump into it. Oh, also, I'm going to put a GoPro on my helmet. I'll film some of it so you can see some of the ride, and then when we get to the other end, we'll check the range and see how it did. Okay, so it's the day after the range test. When I got to Wickboards, I never got a chance to finish this review. We recharged the board and then we took it out for a ride and shot some more footage on the closed road up near the Olympic Park. So the range test, I rode from South London all the way up to London Bridge directly into a headwind, which was a little bit annoying because it reduced my range a little bit, but not by too much. So most of the way I rode in Pro mode, and then to pull away from the lights I used GTR mode just to give me a bit of a boost of speed. So yeah, 90 kilos plus backpack plus a headwind. I rode all the way up to Victoria Park after taking a slight wrong turn and adding an extra mile onto my range. So Victoria Park was 16 miles, and when I hit 16 the battery hit 0%, and only at that point did the board drop into eco. The rest of the time absolutely no problem, even gunning it in GTR mode. No sag, no worries, no problem whatsoever. So at the 16 mile mark, at the 0 battery percentage mark, the board still didn't stop. It dropped into eco, and I only had 1 mile to go to wick board, so I just like half pulled the trigger and the board cruised me the extra mile through the park. It got me to the front door of wick board, still on 0%, which I was really happy with. So the quoted range I got was, I think, up to 19 miles on the spec sheet that I got with the board. So easily you could get more than this. If I'm 90 kilos carrying a 5k backpack, riding into a headwind on ATs, yep, no problem at all. If you're click pushing and you weigh a bit less, you should be able to get more than the quoted 90 mile range. I would really love to see some other people range testing this who are lighter. This weekend I shall pick up the new Evolve wheels, and we'll do a street wheel setup, and we'll do range test the street wheels and see how many miles we get out of that. I think probably do about 30-ish. So we'll see how that goes. If there's anything else you want me to test on the board, yep, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want me to test the new carbon GTR, drop me a comment on that and I'll see if I can borrow one for the week. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.